Now, one of my favorite things about this business is that anyone can become an IPTV reseller regardless of what their educational background looks like. All one needs to succeed in this business is some initial capital and the ability to sell. If you have this, then I am sure that nothing is going to stop you from succeeding in this business venture. However, what you are going to need to succeed the most in this business is that you have a keen eye and go for the best IPTV service you can provide while at the same time keeping respectable margins. This means doing your research, reaching out to companies for free trials, looking at the interface of the seller dashboards, device compatibility, etc. Once you are done with that, you can start your business and marketing so that you get a nice return on your investment. How to become a successful IPTV reseller. Now that I have you fully interested and ready to take the plunge into IPTV reselling, let me remind you once more that there is going to be a lot of hard work and research required. Once you have done all your homework and believe that you are ready to take the next step, only then you should start investing in this operation. If you fail to do so, you might be setting yourself up for failure before you have even sold a single subscription to someone. So what are the steps to becoming a successful IPTV reseller? Here they are. 1. Getting a brand, domain name. One of the very first things you need to think about is what you are going to call your business. You are not an official distributor of the company you get your IPTV subscriptions for, and you are an entirely separate entity with your own brand name and domain. Think of a great name you are going to call your business and secure the domain for it. The domain is going to be your marketplace where you are going to be selling your IPTV subscriptions. Out of all the possible domain platforms, I have found Namecheap to be the easiest and most affordable to quickly get a good domain name. I'll leave the link in the description so you can grab your domain. 2. Getting a website. This website is going to be your one-stop shop for the customers, where you are going to accept payments and submit any complaints they might have. It is also smart that you open social media accounts that are going to serve the purpose of targeted ads and link to your website for business. Try not to do any selling on your social media and keep all your business limited to your website. This will not only make everything easier for you but also give your brand an authoritative influence which is going to impact it very positively. If you need a website, I have provided a link below to an already done for you IPTV single web page that is designed for proven sales. Click the link below to get started today. 3. Finding a reliable reseller panel provider. Now once you are done with the first step of securing your domain name, you are going to start the hardest part of this initial business operation, which is going to be finding a reliable reseller panel provider. There are thousands of IPTV subscription service providers which offer reseller programs. Not everyone might be the best for you. You are going to have to scour the internet to get to the best while at the same time keeping your margins respectable. There is a lot you need to consider before handing out your investment to any particular IPTV provider. First of all, you need to judge an IPTV provider as a customer. This can be done by checking out their free trial. 4. Payment gateway. One of the most important things about business is making sure that you get paid quickly so that you can deduct the upfront cost and enjoy your profits. So setting up a reliable payment gateway is extremely crucial in the IPTV business. At the beginning of your business, you can make do with any reliable payment gateway like PayPal. 3. Set up your packages plan. There are a lot of people who fail in the business of IPTV reselling because their packages are highly unreasonable and the customers choose to take their business elsewhere. That's why when you are starting out a business, you should keep your margins low so that you will be able to entice potential customers to buy their IPTV subscriptions from you. So, to get your first batch of customers, you should run a campaign using digital marketing where you offer prices extremely competitive to the competition. Once you get the first batch of customers in, you can move on to doing that a few times more. Once your customers have locked in place thanks to your extremely reliable service and great customer support, you can increase the price to make your profit margins better. However, do not make the mistake of bumping your prices up more than your customers can afford. Try focusing on making the volume of customers by keeping the margins low where you still make a lot of money doing so. If you bump up your prices more than your competition, your customers are going to simply switch to the competition no matter how good your service is, so you should keep this in mind. Now, this might be a lot of hard work for some of you, however, if you play your cards right. Then this can turn into a completely side business with a handsome monthly passive income. You definitely are going to need some hands on deck at all times, however, those hands can belong to some virtual assistants you have hired online. If you want to learn more about who the best providers are, click the link below and discover how to get started today so you can make thousands instead of spending thousands this holiday season.